Hi guys, now this video I'm confident I can get uploaded without all those pixelation problems and stuff that have stopped me doing videos recently, because there isn't going to be much motion, to be honest. This is going to be mostly still screen capture other than one little point. Anyway, where my cursor is now, I'm sure many of you who follow my videos and are fellow geeks or whatever, or fellow gamers, are obviously well familiar with World of Warcraft, the popular online MMO or whatever, and you'd have also seen a couple of WoW Diary videos that I've posted in the past. This is a special kind of WoW Diary video, apologies for that, where I'm actually going to be reviewing a new add-on that I'm using. You look at this URL right here, and I'm sure some of you are probably even familiar with it, right? You search for WoW guides or WoW help and stuff, and you're just looking for, just some online help or whatever, and you'd see this link, or sometimes you'll see things that will actually link you to it, and you see the URL, ultimatewowguide.com, and immediately you think, this is just some marketing trash thing or whatever. As I say, the URL itself doesn't inspire a lot of confidence, as I say, and to the I'm trying to avoid spoilers, but it's right in front of me, but to the guide makers and the guide founder, I will mention that as well. The URL makes it easy to find, but it's not very confidence inspiring. It does make it sound like a con. Anyway, that being said, this URL is not a con. Not like I originally thought it was even. Now, people who have been following my videos and stuff know that I'm broke, I'm unemployed, stuff like that. I'm not working for anybody. I am not an advertiser for anybody. I show videos based on a whim, based on my own feelings, based on what I wish to see. What I wish to show you guys, and what games I enjoy playing, operating systems that I use myself and, appreciate and stuff like that. And if I don't enjoy something and I'm reviewing it, then it's not going to get a positive review. This is a review of the Ultimate WoW Guide, or aka Dugi Guides, which is actually a paid World of Warcraft leveling guide add-on, although it is so much more than that, but we'll get into that eventually. Now, you've probably seen videos on this all over the place, because it's not lacking on videos, but the reason I'm doing this is A, for my viewers, B, just because it's 4:24 AM at the moment. I woke up at a ridiculously late time, so I'm not sleeping now. Give me something extra to do, I've got the time. But also because you're getting an unbiased review from a normal WoW player, a normal run-of-the-mill guy like you, not a paid member of staff for this Dugi Guides thing just to advertise it, to try and get, sucker people or gain revenue. No. And to be honest, whether you spend money on these guys or not, it means nothing to me. I get nothing from it. I'm not advertising them. I'm just reviewing, what I've seen from them so far. Which means if there's negatives, then I'll mention, the negatives with the positives. Anyway, yes, this is the main website for Dugi Guides, aka the Ultimate WoW Guide. As you'll see here, you've got your little download now button. Across the top here, ignore this. This is because they use WordPress to make their website and stuff, and also because I'm logged in. But ignore that. As I say, here you'll see little different various articles and such. You've also got your download now button here if you wish to, download the guide right away. If you go to products now, that will actually show the paid products here, and you've got leveling guides, Loremaster and dungeon guides, which you combined, daily and events, achievement and profession, and gold guides. Now, these guides are separate packages, the separate paid packages. If we actually click on products right here, it will do nothing, apparently. Okay, apologies for that. Let's click on the leveling one, which is pretty much the main one, the most important one. And this is what I've purchased, so this is all I can really review. Now, a YouTube-based video will start playing. We're not going to watch that. A, I don't have the rights to that content. B, you can watch it yourself on here, as I say, and C, my video will probably be more believable anyway. I mean, you want more proof that I'm no paid professional or whatever. Look at how much I drone on. Look at how much time has passed now, little I've said already. And look at all the ums and ers that go on. Anyway, you also see here a featured user testimonial or whatever. And there are more testimonials that are featured on their forum. This forum is for real, with real users. How do I know that, and how can I prove that? Because since joining, since purchasing, the product, I myself have posted on those forums. So that's how I know it's real people. Like you and me. It is a for real thing. Now, as you'll see here, the leveling guide or whatever for a new user and stuff to purchase is 45. I believe that's US dollars. Like if I bring up my conversion widget now, okay, and let's go to it's like United States dollars here. Oop, 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 oop. Up, 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 up. United States, there we go, US dollars, right? And we put in $40. And that comes to approximately 25 British pounds or whatever. The full regular price or whatever is actually 60 US dollars. And I believe that is the amount that I paid for it. If we look here. Oh no, maybe it's not then. Maybe it's just the, yeah. So, oh, that's why, it's because it's 45 US dollars. That is my bad. Apologies. Again, I'm leaving all this in unedited because it's proof that I'm a for real person. Okay, so 45 brings you to roughly 30 quid. This might not be fully accurate. So about to roughly £30. And then with VAT in this country, it takes it to about 35 quid. That's pretty much what I paid for it. And then once you've actually purchased it, and you become a member and stuff, your regular prices for everything else or whatever. But yeah, for a new user or whatever, 45 US dollars. And basically that gives you full leveling guides for Cataclysm, zones 1 to 60, for Burning Crusade zones 60 to 70, for Wrath of the Lich King zones 70 to 80, and for Cataclysm, expansion zones 80 to 85, and for Mr. Pandaria zones 85 to 90. They will all be included. And one thing that I should note to you, that I should bring up, that I don't think would be mentioned in this intro video here, is the fact that in this guide, in these leveling guides that you'll purchase here, this leveling pack, not all zones are included. There are not guides for all zones. Now, I was dubious about this at first, and I thought, this is a con or whatever. But what it seems to have been is they've you know, done their research and they have picked the zones and the routes, the fastest possible routes to get you to level cap as fast as possible. This is what it, you know, says it is. It's a leveling guide, and that's all it is. If you want guides for other zones just to actually experience the content or go for the Loremaster achievement, there is a separate Loremaster guide which is also bundled in with their dungeon guide, as I say, which you can purchase separately, and there's also a pack which obviously costs a little bit more, where you can actually get it with the leveling guides if you wish so. Now, they offer a free trial where you can actually sample the actual add-on itself, the physical add-on. You can also check the guide content and stuff. If you are completely broken, you cannot afford, you know, leveling guide at all at the moment, and you still want to level your characters to max and stuff, there is a free achievement. There is a free alternative out there, WoW Pro guides, as I say, which you can actually get by going to this URL. I'm not covering these at the moment, as I say. This is a review on Dugis guides, which I'm using at the moment, which I find to be absolutely fantastic since I started using it. But still love the guys at WoW Pro. They do it all voluntarily. They don't get paid, and I think the content for free content is absolutely amazing. But since I started using these guides and stuff, if you've got the money, I'd say spend it, you know, and get the guide, you know, if you're willing to, because it is a superior quality. This is not necessarily because these guys are better or whatever, but they are paid professionals. You know, Dugi, the founder or whatever, I think his real name's Dave Farrell or something, he does this as his full-time job now. You know, it's enough to support him, and now he's committed to this, does it as his full-time profession. These other people at WoW Pro, they do it to actually they do it as a kind of, you know, hobbyist thing or whatever, or in their own free time. So updates won't come as often. There may be more flaws in the what's it, and there's less emphasis on perfection the first time round. It is more of a, you know, amateur, you know, effort and stuff. It's a valiant effort, and it is effective as a straight leveling guide. However, Dugi guys is potentially faster. I cannot say yet because I have not leveled from 1 to 90 using the guides. But what I can say for definite is the actual physical add-on itself is of higher quality. The actual guide content itself is fantastic, which I will hopefully go over when I show you some business in-game in a moment. So yeah, you'll basically, if you wanted to actually purchase the content, you know, you'd add to cart, for example. You click on the Alliance and Horde package button here now, and then you've got sign up and stuff. You've got the you've got Dave's, or, you know, Dugi's satisfaction guarantee, where for 60 days, up to 60 days from your purchase day, you can actually, you know, drop an email to Dugi, which basically means submitting a ticket, because they do have a full, you know, technical support system. But submit a ticket, basically, you know, saying you wish, you know, for a refund, and give your reasons. Come on, don't be an idiot about it. I'm trying to watch my language for this one, just in case. But yeah, don't be an idiot about it. You know, give reasons if you wish for a refund, as I say, and he'll get back to you, you know, and immediately process that refund. You won't have access to the guides any longer. Your account will most likely be closed, but you'll receive free refund within that period if you're not satisfied. So yeah, basically click on the purchase thing, it takes you to lists and your account creation thing, and you'll select your product, and go to all your account creation business, and then you sorted, and then you go to payment information and your access business. Now for this, I'm going to actually go somewhere different. I'm going to go into my account area. It shouldn't give personal information. It shows you my subscriptions here, the Alliance and Horde leveling guide, and then also the Cataclysm and Mr. Pandaria update included for free. And then there's a link to manually install the guides and add-ons as well. We'll go into that in a bit though. But say I wanted to go through, unfortunately I cannot select the Alliance and Horde leveling guide now because I've already got it here. But say I wanted to select the daily and event guide, Lore and Dungeon and daily and event in a package, for example, which is probably what I might have looked at doing, next time. Okay, so we've done that. Click order. Don't worry, it's not going to auto pay me or whatever. It will redirect you to the payment page. And basically here, look, for me, it does its direct conversion. So $50 will be the equivalent of £33.10. And then that's £6.62 VAT, value added tax, which Dugis has no responsibility of. So their pricing is £33.10. And that raises it to £39.72. You can enter your payment details here, or if you're not comfortable giving your payment details out or whatever to do you guys or to whoever it is actually processes the payments, ClickBank Marketplace, then you can click on the PayPal icon just here. Let me zoom in, just here, and you can actually pay with your PayPal account. Fully secure payment, and as you can see on the payment page here as well, it is an SSL, it's HTTPS, it's encrypted. It is fully encrypted, and it is safe as houses, absolutely fine. And if we go to there's usually a way to view the certificate. It might be clicking on the lock. Yeah, there it is. Yep. It's encrypted, it shows all that there. Certificate is completely valid. If we go to the certificate information, it's completely valid, not expired or anything of the sort. So, the payment page of stuff is completely encrypted and secure, so you are 110% safe. And I can vouch for it because I've made a purchase. But basically, you'll make your purchase and stuff, and you'll have already created your account along the way. And then basically you'll log in with your username and password and stuff, and your guides, the ones you've purchased, will be available. If we now go back to the home page, and I'll just show you the downloads page, a video will start to autoplay here. I'll pause it as soon as I can. There we go, paused. Now, what you'll have, actually it's not actually here now. I honestly can't remember how to get to it now. There it is, there. Use the download tab there. Oh no, and that just refreshes this page. Apologies. Okay, I'm not sure, but basically, once you go to the download now page or whatever, I probably can't do that now because I've not entered an email. Yeah, but once you've done that, basically, it will give you a couple of options where basically it's available through Mac OS X and Windows. Basically, it's available for both platforms, as is World of Warcraft, and it gives you this, which is a little launcher thing. Basically, and what you'll do if you're it looks like an update's now available as well. And it's only about 2 days ago that I purchased this or whatever. They update fast, but it shows my available guides there as well. But you go into settings or whatever, once you've purchased it, put in your login, username and password there, click OK, it'll go through an update procedure. It'll go through a login procedure, tell you when you're logged in, click updates and any updates or whatever. If you've been using it in a trial basis, click on the reinstall button to reinstall your guides, so it will install the guides you've purchased as well. And then once everything's updated, there'll be a play button, click play, and basically it'll run the normal WoW launcher, and you can just log into and play WoW as normal with your guide. Now, I'm going to leave this at this, as I say, and then I'm going to try and do a bit of amateur editing, and I will see you on the other side in game, and I will actually try and show and demonstrate the guide to you a little bit. Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back, and as you can see, I'm actually in game now. Well, as I hope you can see, if all goes according to plan and things are actually displaying properly. Now, this is one of my actual characters, one of my alts, although I don't call them alts because I give as much love to my alts as I do to my highest level character, or aka my main. But this is my Shadow Priest alt, which is also going to be dual spec as a Holy Priest for healing. He's currently level 38, and he's actually leveling using dugi guys. He's fully loomed as well. Now, what you can see here is my little quest objective tracker. What you can see at the top is something a little extra, which is actually a little step that it gives you, telling you what to do next. And if I hover over it, it will give me a complete, it will give me a more, thorough, detailed information. Like here, if I hover over it, in a tooltip it tells me kill 10 red pine looters at the tower, and then it gives me the name of the tower. Next to it, I've got the, well, it's minimap button, but I have it down here out of the way of my LVI minimap. By the way, what this is as well is it's a setting and anchoring, saying to anchor the small window which has this step into the quest window, as I say, so it's not enabled by default. Now, at the moment, it's telling me to hearth to the bulwark because that will basically get me nearest to my objective. What I will do is I'll actually do that right now because I ain't worried about missing out on. I'm not worried about missing out on rested experience now because after I've made this video, I shall be logging into the game and playing a bit more anyway, most likely. And there we go. I've used my hearthstone, and now it's telling me talk to Timothy Cunningham and fly to the Western Plaguelands. So basically, it's telling me to talk to this flight master here and fly to the Western Plaguelands. Where we want to go exactly, I believe, is right here, Hearthglade. And if you look very closely, you probably can't see it in this video, I'm not sure, but the actual boot thing, the actual flight icon is darker here, as if to say, this is where you need to fly. We click on that, and it will start flying us. And as you'll see, the waypoint is the waypoint shows us which way we need to go as well. Works pretty much the same as the TomTom waypoint arrow would do. And you could actually use TomTom in place of this one if you so desire. I'm not doing so, as I say, I was doing, but their waypoint is perfectly good enough. Now I've purchased their guide or whatever and I'm using it on a permanent basis. I'm actually using their own waypoint arrow instead. Now I'll give it a second, we're still flying over. We'll get to where we need to get to eventually. It'll only take about 30 seconds. So yes, this won't be too short a video, but I want to show you as much of this as possible. Excuse me. I want to leave in any ums and ahs and all mistakes, so anyone who's not a regular to my channel and to my videos and stuff knows this is 100% genuine and not some paid advertisement thing. Okay, and now we're down, and now it's showing us there complete and then giving us the name of the step. And again, if we look here, kill 10 red pine looters at the tower. So what we want to do now is follow the waypoint. Let me mount up. And by the way, if we want to actually, if we lost a waypoint for whatever reason, let me just remove it for now. If we lost a waypoint for whatever reason, we can click on this little icon here to bring it back. And there we go, there's our waypoint back. Also, if we click on this button, or icon, or whatever, it'll bring up the model viewer. So we can see what the mob or NPC looks like that we're after. I already know what I'm looking for anyway, so it's not a major issue. And there we go, the tooltip's back again now. Let's follow the waypoint arrow. I've also got auto accept of quests on. Automatically accepts quests and turns them in. It's not enabled by default, but it is there in the options. I'm not going to show you too much of this because if you do decide to get the free trial, become a member or whatever, or purchase the guide, there is a full set of tutorial videos that Dugi does himself and does way better than I could possibly do. So that will tell you all you need to know. So let me continue following the waypoint here. I'm actually going to be doing a bit of questing with it, you know, not a lot, but complete this quest, for example, just to show you how the guide works and that it does work. And as we can see now, we can already see these red pine looters on screen. So let's get killing. There's one kill. We need to get 10. And as you can see, it integrates perfectly with the, or as I hope you can see, it integrates perfectly with the quest tracker. So the actual quest that it wants us to do is being tracked right now. And you've even got the minimap blob here to show you the area in which these mobs will spawn. Let me just heal up a little bit here. So let's carry on killing a few more until we've got the full kill and completed the quest. And then I'll show you where to go from there. Still more to get. There's one. Five down. And let's look. If we wanted to see the model viewer, look, that's showing you what they look like. And as we can see, that's the same mob. That's the one we need for our quest. Let me turn the model viewer back off.
Still recharging.
4 more to get, and then our quest will be complete. This one. And I'm about to ding as well, so I'll probably ding to level 39 before I've actually completed this step. This quest lead. Up again. Shut it from back on. Kill this one, and this will probably be my ding one. Yep, there we go. And here is another feature I get to show you now as well. And I shan't be completing this quest now, but now I get to show you the auto suggestion. Basically, once you've reached a required level, it will actually suggest a new guide to you, level appropriate. Now I've got the hardest difficulty, so as soon as I hit the minimal level available for the guide area, it will actually suggest it for me. So I've done 39 now, so now it's suggesting Eastern Plaguelands to me. So if I click on go now, that will instantly take me to that guide. There we go, and now it's telling me to fly to the Mender's Stead. So let me follow this waypoint arrow. Let's abandon that old quest. Abandon all of these Western Plaguelands quests. Get rid of that. I don't know why I've got that one. There we go. Now let's mount up. Follow our waypoint arrow again. And now this has actually got us on a new guide now as well. On the next guide from 39 to, I think it's, yeah, 39 to 44. Basically the Eastern Plaguelands. I've just finished in the Western ones. Now it would keep me here in this section for longer if I was on the medium setting. But because I've got it on hardest setting to power level to level as fast as possible, because I'm loomed and I can handle, you know, more, you know, difficult zones sooner, then I'm on the hard setting. Anyway, let's follow this waypoint arrow. We need to find the flight master and fly to the Mender's Stead, which is right here, and it's highlighted for me again. It's darker, so I know exactly which one to click. And wait for us to fly. It shouldn't take us long this time. I'm still showing you this on screen to give you a rough idea of how the suggestions work, etc. And to show you that it really is, you know, on a new guide now for the Eastern Plaguelands, and basically how it will take me there. I mean, this, I wasn't planning on this. I was just planning on completing that quest and showing you the handing and stuff and showing you how it will pick up the new quest or whatever, and then leave it at that. But this is, you know, a perfect opportunity here, because I'll be doing this off screen anyway. I'll be doing this as I was playing. Here we go. And now it's telling me to accept a quest into the woods. If I hover over, from Addon Towelhide in the Mender's Stead, which is where we are now. So let's follow the waypoint arrow, which will direct us to the NPC. If we want to see her in a model viewer, let's click on that button, and there's the model viewer. We can see what she looks like. Looks like she's a Tauren. And there she is. She's the one that gives the Zenkiki quests into the woods. There we go. And now we're actually being told to go to the Eastern Plaguelands. Unfortunately, it's not showing us a flight point, so it looks like we'll have to actually go on foot on our mount. We don't have 100% ground speed mount yet either, so we're going to have to go at 60% ground speed, but just follow the waypoint arrow now. And we've got a little journey that will take us about a minute or so. But as you see, the waypoint guides us all the way. So, I mean, I wouldn't even know myself, without bringing up the full map, how to get to the Eastern Plaguelands from here. I wouldn't know by memory. But I can just follow this waypoint. It will take me to the NPC that I need to actually turn in the quest. It isn't showing us that we can't bring up the model viewer for the NPC yet, because the step so far is just to actually get to the Eastern Plaguelands. So let's just continue following the road for now to try and avoid mobs as much as possible, because I really don't want this video to be any longer than it needs to be. Oh my god, 5 AM. There's only 3 people in my guild currently online. A little off topic, I'm actually not a guild officer with my guild, the Soul Reavers, which is on the EU server Dreanor. And look, we're going across this bridge, and now we're in the Eastern Plaguelands. And there's the person we turned the quest into, Fiona. Now, any WoW veterans would know Fiona already by now, so let's just hand in this quest while we're here.
What do you offer? Spread the good word, eh?
Okay, we've handed that in.
What? No tip?
And now it's telling us to accept a quest, Gidwin Gold Braids. Let's do that while we're here. There we go, we've accepted that. And now the guy's telling us to go and grab the flight path. It's giving us a waypoint. If we see here, look, if we hover over this step, grab Fondroyal River flight path. By talking to the person here.
Talking.
And there we go, the flight path is now grabbed. And now, I'm going to stay around here and I'm going to actually log out, and basically that is all I have to show you on my Dugi guides, or aka the Ultimate WoW Guide review. There is so much more to it as well, but that is the basis for the leveling guide. There is so much more to it, and if you actually check out the website and you actually check them out, you will find it out. It is worth the money. Whether it's worth the money plus the VAT, I'm not sure, but that's not their fault, VAT thing. That is just unfortunate for living in this bloody country. But well worth it. Fantastic add-on, fantastic guide, brilliant. Really been helpful, and it is potentially for me better than the free WoW Pro guide. However, if you outright refuse to spend money on a guide, or you still don't believe me, or you just can't afford it right now, well, by all means, give the free trial a go. But otherwise, if you're above the level cap for the free trial, go over to wowpro.com and install the WoW Pro add-on and use their guides. They're still decent guides, they're still great guides. It will still, hold your hand all the way to level cap. It's just there will be a little bit more initiative from you needed, and you can expect to run into the occasional more bugs and like little errors and such. But that's it for now, basically. Thank you for watching this review. So this is J100R. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. And by the way, I'm probably not going to be uploading this video right now, so I may well have been using the guide for a week, a month, heaven knows, maybe even a year before I upload this video. But getting it recorded now while it's fresh in my mind, and while I've got the motivation to record it. So again, I'll see you.